In this video, we're going to talk about dolphins. We will be looking at what they do underwater that humans can't do. Number 12. The dolphins. These sea creatures are well known for their gracefulness and cuteness. They tend to live both in salt and freshwater. And there are about 178 species of them all over the world. They emit clicks, whistles, and other sounds, and then listen closely for any returning echoes. An example of this was proven when a group of scientists gave some dolphins mirrors so that they could look at themselves. At first, the dolphins were suspicious, and they tried to interact with their mirror images. But after a few weeks, they realized that it was their own reflection. This is useful for them because it helps them to recognize individuals. This makes it easier for them to communicate with each other. The dolphins can recognize their trainers by face and name. They can also recognize the people that feed them. Sometimes they play with their food instead of eating it. One of the most amazing facts about dolphins is that they cannot smile and breathe at the same time. They are found in oceans, seas, and rivers, and they prefer to live in warmer waters. In the wild, they usually live in groups called pods. Pods can have between 10 and 50 members, and they are led by the most dominant male. Pods are made up of related females and their offspring. Male dolphins will often leave their pod to join another one. Dolphins spend most of their time in the water. They are well adapted to life in the water, and they are able to hold their breath for several minutes at a time. They use echolocation to find food, and they typically eat fish and squid. In addition to that, dolphins are known for being super friendly, and they are often seen swimming with boats. They are also known for their grace and agility in the water. They can jump and twist and turn with ease, and they seem to be weightless as they move through the water. No doubt they are beautiful creatures. You see, when a dolphin smiles, it cannot breathe, and when it wants to breathe, it cannot smile. It has to choose one or the other. This is due to the way their jaw is structured. When they want to breathe, their nostrils open up and they can suck in air. When they smile, their nostrils close and they exhale. They cannot breathe when their nostrils are closed. In a video that went viral, a group of dolphins was seen playing with a fish that they had caught. Instead of eating the fish, they kept throwing it in the air and catching it. Did you know any of these before watching this video? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. In addition to that, dolphins are able to recognize themselves in photos, just like we mentioned earlier. This shows that their memory is just amazing. They can remember things for a long time. When they realized this, they started to investigate further by touching their head and tail to the glass. You may think that only primates use tools, but you would be wrong. Female dolphins that live in the waters of Western Australia, they use sponges to help them forage for food. They push the sponges onto their head and then dive into the seabed and search for some fish. In addition to that, male dolphins use seaweed to attract females. They will collect the seaweed and then try to impress the females. In this case, the seaweed is used as a tool to impress a mate. They wanted to confirm that they had two sides, just like any other living thing. Now, another test was done. They live in pods that consist of 10 to 50 dolphins. They are super friendly, and they love to swim with other animals, including humans. And since they are highly social, they need to be really smart. Here's why. Dolphins use their intelligence to maintain relationships with other members of their pod. They have to remember who's related to whom, who is friendly and who is not. In addition to that, They have to keep track of their position within the hierarchy of the pod. All of this requires a lot of brain power, and it is one of the reasons why dolphins are considered to be one of the smartest creatures on the planet. The dolphins were marked with fluorescent paint. They were marked on their sides and on their backs. And after they were marked, they were shown the mirror once again. The dolphins looked at the mirror and they saw where they had been marked. This shows that they understand that they are individual beings that exist separately from other dolphins and from their environment. This allows them to navigate, find prey, and identify objects in the water. As a matter of fact, they are more intelligent than dogs. A study was done by researchers from the University of Chicago. In this experiment, 48 dolphins were shown photographs of themselves and photographs of other dolphins. The results showed that they spent more time looking at their own pictures. This shows that they can recognize themselves in photos. So if your dog seems smart, then you should take a look at a dolphin because they are even smarter. One experiment that shows just how intelligent these sea creatures are was done by putting a fish inside a transparent tube. A transparent tube with a fish inside was placed just outside the reach of a group of bottlenose dolphins. The dolphins wanted to eat the fish, but they couldn't reach it. So they started blowing bubbles in the tube until the fish came out. Now, this shows just how intelligent these sea mammals really are. They are able to solve problems that have more than one solution. Even though they could smash the tube to get the fish out, they didn't do it. Instead, they blew bubbles to push the fish out of the tube. You see, when dolphins make these sounds, and they hit an object, the sound waves will bounce back to them. By processing the echoes, they can learn about the size, shape, location, and the movement of the objects. Dolphins also use it to detect the heartbeat of a prey fish. This helps them to know whether or not the fish is alive. If it does not have a heartbeat, then the dolphin moves on to find another one. Now, have you ever wondered how smart these animals really are? How do they communicate with one another? Each dolphin has its own signature whistle. It is like a name that is used to call them. Dolphins will use these whistles for many different purposes. For example, they use them to recognize each other and communicate while they are in the water. In addition to that, when they are far away from home, the signature whistle is used to keep the pod together. And just like humans, every dolphin has its own signature whistle. The mother dolphin uses her signature whistle to call her calf so that she can tell it to come closer to her. Now, did you know that these whistles are unique, and they are as unique as fingerprints? Just as no two people have the same fingerprints, no two dolphins have the same whistle. Signature whistles are first heard when the dolphins are still in the womb. It is believed that the baby dolphins can hear the whistles of other dolphins through their mother's body. Once they are born, they will start practicing their signature whistles, and it becomes their name. If you're enjoying our videos, don't forget to leave a comment below. Let us know if you have learned something new. Also, please remember to subscribe for more videos about amazing discoveries. Well, get ready to dive deep into the ocean because today we are going to show you some amazing things that only dolphins can do. No, 11. Echolocation. Dolphins use a form of echolocation, which is very similar to sonar used by the military and the bats. Number 10. Whistles and signature whistle. Number 9. Self-awareness. Scientists believe that dolphins are among the few animals that are self-aware. Number 8. Intelligent problem solvers. Dolphins are among the most intelligent creatures on planet Earth. No. 7. Recognizing themselves in photos. Not only can dolphins recognize themselves in the mirror, but they can also recognize themselves in photos. Number 6. Have excellent memory. Dolphins have excellent memory. They can remember things for years. No. 5. Use tools. There are some species of dolphins that use tools in the wild. Number 4. Social intelligence. Dolphins are highly social creatures. Number 3. Play with their food. Dolphins are really smart, but sometimes they are also playful. That's right. No. 2. Can't smile and breathe at the same time. No. 1. Where do they live in the wild? Dolphins live in salty and fresh water all over the world. Now, did you enjoy learning about these amazing creatures? Which fact about them surprised you the most?